breathtaking. This is one of the coolest little drift mines I've ever seen. Little piece of history this is. Up ahead, Sketch City. Let's go hole hunting. Well, I'm out searching today because whenever you find a rock cut like this, you're gonna find old collapsed entrances. So I'm gonna keep looking, but I think I'm on to something here. I just wanted to acknowledge my subscribers real quick, those that are leaving supportive comments every week. It's tough to respond and get back to everybody, but just know I really appreciate it, seriously. Now this is interesting looking. What do we have here? I think this might open up. Nice little doorway into a mysterious past. Air seems perfect, at least at the entrance. Let's go in for a look. Right away, we got some pretty cool stonework here. Looks like gobwalling. Yeah, these walls are definitely man-made. What an awesome little passageway here. So this is looking like a drift mine, flat for the most part. So I'm not standing up completely, but I'm not crawling anymore. These walls are awesome. But from the looks of it down there, this might be my last opportunity to stand up. The stonework almost makes it look like one of those old water culverts. But this is definitely a coal mine. It's a tight squeeze, but it opens up. I definitely proceed with caution and realize that it might be time to turn around. Fortunately, it's dried up. Why I feel like there's gonna be like holes where it's gonna just drop straight down. Alright, let me just say, watching back some of these old clips for the first time in years really makes me want to go do a reshoot in some of these places. Especially now with the newer camera and better lighting. Could be interesting. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. But anyways, let's get back to the action. Yeah, look at the timbers over there. And I don't know what this big hunk of metal was. Very careful touching it because it probably will crumble on me. Some sort of coal cart. I mean, looking at it sideways here. Yeah, that was for the wheels. So we have an old coal cart here. At least the frame of it. But based on how low the clearance is in here, you probably needed a smaller cart like this. Well, you don't see that very often. I'd love to move it out in the center here and turn it right side up. But it's so brittle, I think it's going to come apart if I do that. So I'll leave it alone. Going forward, it's going to turn into a crawl. Let's do it, though. It's a cool timber. They didn't even bother cutting the little side branch off of it there. What do we got? Pizza pretzel combos. Do they even make those anymore? Someone was down here a good 20 years ago. Look at this. We have a stone pillar there holding up the ceiling, because without that, this part of the roof probably would have come down by now. Does it keep going up here? I mean, it's getting small. It's turning into a very low clearance crawl here. Whoa. There is a turn. And it also goes straight too, but this is kind of gonna be a crawl. That was my oxygen sensor. It's been showing perfect in here so far. So I'm gonna just leave it there instead of busting it. Okay, we got something up ahead. This isn't the worst I've been through. This isn't too bad at all. Got a whole can of something here. And yep, there's the coal vein. Finally have found some workings here. It goes back a little ways. Of course, I'm wondering how far back it does go. That is, what are we looking at here? Maybe 18 inches? That's pretty small. Let's give you just a very quick idea how low this is.
I know what a TV dinner feels like.
So how those miners manage to do this on an everyday basis is just incredible. The funny thing is, I was just saying how tight this area was. Not really. Compared to that working, this is nice. Okay, here's my tripod and gas meter. And let's go have a look at this other side passage. There it is. That's a ominous looking sight. Couple timbers back there. Nice gobwalling. Beautiful if you ask me. Whoa, look at that. What a neat little intersection here. I'm just having a seat. Catching my breath for a second. Pretty cool, right? Look at this slab of earth doing a balancing act on this timber. Totally detached from the ceiling. Back here we have a small working. Oh yeah. It opens up in a matter of speaking. It's only about an 18-inch clearance in here, so that would be one nasty crawl. It's the tightest working I've ever been in. So this will give you a better perspective of how tight that working actually is. It's a different mine, but it's literally only about 50 feet away. So it's the same exact vein that I'm crawling through, just separated by pillars and maybe a few collapses. Me and Tommy from the channel 577 Jersey Customs filmed this the next day. So go check out that video too. It's pretty good. Over here, looks like you may have been able to walk through at one point because I'm standing up at least. But this is a nasty roof fall here. Up ahead, Sketch City. Yeah, there are no supports. It looks like everything was robbed out back here. I'm not sure why, but I think this is one of the coolest little drift mines I've ever seen. I can't really explain it.
What I want out of each and every one of you is a hard target search of every gas station, residence, warehouse, farmhouse, hen house, outhouse, or doghouse in that area. Checkpoints go up at 15 miles. Your fugitive's name is Dr. Richard Kimball. Go get him.
Excuse me, sir. What about abandoned coal mines? Little tiny holes in the woods? Anybody?
Shut up.
Okay, we can say goodbye to this section. Crawl back through this here. And this is really what they would have to crawl through every day to get back here. This is unbelievable. It's Squeezing through the working vein over there is one thing, but they actually had to crawl through little passages like that just to get to the working. Pretty wild. So have a look at this on the way back out. It's always a different perspective. I think I like it so much just because visually it really is a beautiful sight. Especially the stonework, the coal cart there. Wow, this is breathtaking.
What a weirdo.
And I hope you agree. And I'm gonna have to go back to crawling here temporarily until I'm out. Big old spider. Well, I really enjoyed that little mine, and I hope you did too. Mosquitoes are terrible today. Stay out, stay safe. We'll see you in the next hole. If you smell what amazing Pennsylvania is cooking.
We got a head down here. It's very interesting. It's an amazing sight.
I am tempted to squeeze up in here. Are you okay over there? That looks pretty gnarly. Tommy? Hello? Like the makings of a horror movie. Oh, it's bad. In fact, please back out of it slowly.
No shit on me, right?
I can't guarantee you it's not. It's always something in places like this.